Are you ready to watch these players inflict mortal wounds against each other? Because I certainly am. I want to observe this game between DevM as the allies and Barton as the, you guessed it, you know what it is. It's the Wehrmacht. Running out with his pioneers. He's got his second pioneers, presumably going to build his Wehrmacht quarters or just run out and get some additional capping power going on. Players wishing themselves luck again. As we have discussed, it's not going to help them. They need to win these battles. So, third pioneer. Could we have a pioneer spam going on from Barton? No. We're going to engage 3 pioneer and then the Wehrmacht quarters go up. DevM being a bit more, no less standard. He's got a Jeep coming out, which could actually be kind of really effective against Barton's 3 pioneers at the start, because Jeep is going to be wonderful against these early pioneers. It's no doubt about that. Maybe he can get to the strategic point before Barton does, in which case we're going to have a lackluster of resources at the start of the game, because it's going to be delayed reaction from any Volks, MGs, a bike, could be a bike as well, highly unlikely, and a very mostly unlikely sniper as well. So this Jeep is looking for some targets. Dev M in round 4. I can't really speak about 1, 2, and 3, but for round 4, he defeated Lolly quite harshly as well. Lolly just took like repeated shovels to the face in that game, and Barton defeated Korean Army, and sure, Korean Army didn't take as many shovels to the face, but he still lost a 2-0 game, so kind of unexpected. A lot of 2-0 games. In fact, all of the games in round 4 were 2-0, just complete ruffle stomp. The game between Siberium and Malum was pretty decent, but Malum got eliminated. Whoever wins this game will go on to fight Symbiosis in the finals in a best of 5. So will you be prepared to watch that? I don't know. I'm not you, but the games will be there for you to watch. So, do check them out if they are up. Now, the Jeep is harassing these guys. Practiced a lot of DDR, so they can do their fancy footwork and dodge a load of bullets. Doing absolutely okay there. We got Volks here as well, but the engineers are going to sandwich them between the Jeep as well. But the 4 Volks are just getting pushed away from that wall, unable to fire. The riflemen are here as well, backing them up. The Jeep, engineers, and bike, they're just working so well together, fighting on Barton's own land. Now, this is something that you might overlook at the start of the game, but even if you lose your battles on your opponent's territory, you're still losing battles on your opponent's territory. You're not giving up your own, so even though if you lose all of your battles, you're keeping the fightings there. As long as it doesn't cross onto your side, you're gaining a lot of resources. As allies, you tend to want to take more of the map than your opponent, and at least neutralize some points as well, which is what's going on. We've got Volks down here on the south side of the map. This is a much heavier response. You notice if there's a lot of fighting going on the north side of the map, there's very little you can send down to the other areas of the map as well. So this Volks is trying to sort of balance out the scales a bit more by taking Dev M's side of the map. Not just with pioneers and engineers, which usually go around passive-aggressive warfare. The Jeep just driving through the neighborhood, doesn't really want to overly commit to this battle. The riflemen are here to back up. They've got some nice heavy cover here as well. The engineers are starting their repair work with the hammers and the welders, and actually less hammers, more welders. But that's something that they should have in Company Heroes too. More hammer action with their sickles as well, because it's going to be Russia. For Mother Russia. I can't do accents Russian. Not going to happen. Anyway, our Volks have decided to casually walk away from this one with their double pioneers backing them up. We've got an MG from Barton down here in the middle of the well. A popular place to put an MG. But Dev M is just moving around and he wasn't able to get out of range. So, come on. No, he's not moving. He's just kind of stuck there. We do have this flamethrower from Barton. Firing up the Jeep. It's just moving away there on fire. Totally not fussed that it's on fire. Just, yeah, that's fine, man. It's fine. Just drive away. These cloves are fire retardant. We'll be cool. Sheesh, you worry too much. Barton advancing with double Volks and a flamethrower. And the flamethrowers need to focus on these guys behind that heavy wall because they'll take the most damage from fire. Kind of moving up a bit too close. He's risking that pioneer. Dev M focusing it down. The Rifleman squad is surprisingly able to survive this encounter. And it begins to move up. It's going on for a rear flank against the... Oh my god, we got grenades research from Dev M. Barton sees it just in time to avoid it. Well played from both players. But Barton comes out of this one ever so slightly better. But Dev M isn't actually retreating. He's just going to move up behind this building. He's going to just walk away. Just 360, walk away. What's going off on the south side of the map? We're just capping stuff. Barton has no presence here whatsoever. So, the battle's certainly happening on Barton's side of the map. All these resources in Dev M's hands. It's nice of him to have that. Certainly for sure, yo. But now Dev M has retreated back into his base. He is actually not in bad condition to move out, and just in time as well. He'll certainly arrive here to fight again. Jeep's also alive, getting repairs. One kill for the Jeep. Dev M. He is really a remarkable player. He's very young. In fact, he reminds me, if you've seen, obviously you should have seen the image of him. Reminds me, someone hitting a mine there. It was bad for that person, which is Barton. Oh, that was not good for Barton at all. Now, Dev M, as I was saying, he looks like Alex the Kid. I don't know if many people know Alex the Kid, but for those people that do, +1 to you. Go Amiga, Sega, it was Sega. Oh, I'm not sure if I know it myself now. I might have just dreamt this up. But also Barton, I had to get a few pictures of players which I couldn't get from the SNF. But Barton sent me his picture and I had to make him look a bit cooler. And then I got to Eljaz and Malum and I was just like, I don't care, let's not cut out the background, let's just leave it. But Barton, the original picture of him was... I'll post it. Barton's gonna not like me for this, but Barton's generally mean to other people as well. We're hitting mines down here from Barton. But I made him kind of look like the moon, I feel. I'm sorry for that. But, ooh, the Jeep's kicking up some debris. Look at it fly! Look at the incomplete areas of the map. We should probably work on this. Let's not embarrass White Flesh. We got mines down from Dev Emma yet again. He does get them down. I think Barton may have seen that happen. The Jeep doing some crazy driving maneuvers back there. That's just like a complete horizontal flip, vertical, whatever that was. I don't know. It was off the wall, off the charts, off the scales. It was off something, but not reality. Nowhere near reality. We do have infantry doctrine choice as the doctrine choice for Dev M's choice as the doctrine. So his rifleman is now able to plant some mines and build defenses and barbed wire and all lovely stuff like that. I don't believe we've seen any tank traps in this tournament just yet. Why the hell not have we not seen any tank traps? I don't know. There comes the minesweepers. Already picked up and sweep those mines. They might be able to see those mines, which were cancelled, so they won't be able to see those mines because they were cancelled. Funny that. Our riflemen are no bars. Do we have a... Yes, we do. We have a motor pool going up. So Fast M8 is approaching Barton's doorstep. He isn't quite ready for this. I see no buildings produced in his factory of base buildingness. That's this area over here. That's where everything is like factorized, manufactured. I love that word, manufactured. It's so muscular. But he needs a tier 2 just to get a pack out or some grenadiers or a Panzer Trek, something like that to counter. Panzerfaust ain't going to cut it because he's lacking the munitions. Certainly going to be very harsh up on those munitions because of his side of the map. Mostly being controlled by Dev M, or at least contested for. We've got the MGs managing to suppress the squad in the middle. We have these mines down in this crossroad area, as well as a wounded squad as well. He's on guard duty for the mines. Don't let them blow up my mines, man. Don't let them do that. It's mine. I think that's about to happen, though. Oh my god, so lucky Barton B. Oh, more folks arriving on the scene. The Jeep is... Wow, No, that guy was like almost trying to switch places with this vehicle, but you can't man that vehicle. There goes the mine. When, again, I wasn't expecting it, but I did get it on camera. So yay for that. You've been framed moment there, only with more people dying and less. Bunkers going down from Barton as well. It's the second attempt at putting a bunker down. Also a sniper out here as well. 4 kills so far. I don't think as soon as DevM gets the munitions for this howitzer shoot, that this bunker's going to survive long. And Barton's just going to have to straight up retreat from that one. And then that's probably gone. That bunker is probably gone as soon as that howitzer strike comes down. Flamethrowers. M8 is also going to put some pressure on that as well. We do have a tier 2 down. Thankfully, no pack out just yet, so the timing a bit off from Barton, but he should be able to delay this situation long enough to get this pack out, presuming it's a pack. There goes another mine again. DevM hitting this one. Double flamethrower flanker Rooney, but not quite. The MG from Barton is able to actually get in position to what these engineers. Ooh, 10 kills for this engineer squad. Congratulations. These triple guys, whoever their names are, we shall never know. We've got something interesting going down here. It is the M8 playing with a sniper. The game is you're going to die, I am going to run away. So that was the end of that story. The engineers hopping inside of the building of buildingness. Good for them. Looks like they were able to actually hit that MG from that distance. That's quite a long range. That must be max range. It's not happening anymore though, so I guess that was a one-time only thing. No. Oh, they're firing at these guys over here. For the Fatherland has been activated for Barton. Gaining extra resistances. Lovely. He should be able to hold out for a bit longer, but the riflemen from DevM in an excellent position behind this wall. There's that pack. Just in case that M8 has any funny ideas. No gunner for this M8 just yet. Yes, it does have side skirts on. The bunker is taking flame damage, as well as the M8 firing it as well. It's nice positioning from DevM's M8 as well, all the way back here. Retreating away. Now, I don't believe he saw that pack, but he's very lucky that he's actually moving away from it. I guess maybe he doesn't want these Volks to actually Panzerfaust him as well. So we're just playing it very, very safe. And I love to see that, by the way. It's really, really nice. Overly cautious players means that you'll save up so much units on the battlefield. There's always going to be this huge clash of units between each other. Now, we're getting this huge push again. It's going to be dished out from DevM. Again, all his units have survived, apart from... No, everything has survived. So we've got our 4 riflemen, we've got our 2 engineers, and we've got our M8 Greyhound armored car of Doomsdale. And the pack has decided to reveal itself, which I think is a bad idea. It shouldn't have done that. Funnily enough, though, when it's revealed, DevM is going to run into it. He takes 2 shots, and you can see that frontal extra plating just does it for that Greyhound. Keeps it alive now. We've got the howitzer shot coming down over here. Yes, there we go. We got the MG is down. A mortar is out here. An interesting choice of mortar. Very interesting indeed. We got Volks. Reinforcement of this bunker. The pack is down. Oh, that's devastating. 4. But now the Greyhound can move in. Where's the Greyhound? Oh, it's receiving repairs. Yeah, it should probably do that. We got mines down here on the corner. We got a big infantry maneuver around here somewhere. In fact, no, DevM's just going to take territory. That's it. That's not half a bad idea. You don't have to wipe Barton out now. We can just do it later. Barton, not in the best of positions right now. But you got to hand it to him. He's got it's still carrying on this early in the game. We just got to play this out. We got to see what we can do with this. The mortar. I think Grenadiers might have been better choice. We got the sniper out here as well. Your back tech has been in order for DevM, and now the mortar's actually working against Barton. It's using it against his own units. The sniper doesn't fully retreat, just moves back, and then as soon as he sees the Volks are moving back themselves, he takes some shots, knowing his sniper will be safe. Now, the rifleman squad, which moved up on the north side, were able to capture the fuel point up here, and then they just moved back behind this wall. They've got some Grenadiers to play with for the time being. Over here, the mortar. Yay, finally the mortar can do some work. Killed 4 already. Working on this building here. But really, that's not too much of a problem. That was never a problem in the first place, that building. It wasn't... You know, I think the previous games, it was pretty frustrating for those people to be sat in that building. And mortar winning great there, but... This early on, we're fighting way more over here than in that building. We should have more MGs in the field. The 2 MGs would have been great. We lost 1 MG, so it is a really dire problem right now for Barton. And now we have this 105 firing as well. So
105 ready.
Barton plummeting to a disastrous loss. There goes a GG. Not the most exciting game, but the medic does die and explode, and he's like, yeah! So anyway, congratulations, Devem. You've won game 1. You've got 1 or 2 more games to win. Good luck with that, Barton. You better put up a better fight than this. I don't want to see any more of this idiocy in action. Come on, you can do it, Barton. Join me next time for the next episode of the next thing that we're about to see. The next.